Hey, hi Oliver. Welcome to the Onchain India podcast.
Thanks a lot.
So I think Truflation has been through this crazy journey in the last 2 years. You guys have managed to raise some exceptional amount. I have some tier one VCs like Coinbase Ventures who have been backing this entire story. And you have built a great product which is being loved by pretty amount of number of community members and as a use case which is used by a lot of governments and stuff. So would love to hear your thoughts how this year has been specifically from the Truflation side of it.
Yeah, so 2024 has been an interesting year. I think when Truflation started in 2020, we latched onto the back end of the inflation hype. Given the US was going through high inflation and Europe went through that, so we leveraged that. But we've been expanding the portfolio, going much more deeper into the data, connecting more attributes. We launched more indexes around the US and around the UK, getting more an understanding of what's moving the numbers. And then actually earlier this year, we launched Argentina. That was the next market that we get into to get more of a high velocity market. And now we're really excited to be coming into India because it's a high volume market. It's a high liquidity market. And also the interest in our data is high. And I think that's a lot to do with Levitate Labs helping us, but also the interest in what we've been doing and what we've been building out. And I think the way it goes long-term for our capability is going to be fascinating.
Nice. And what Truflation has been through this year and the kind of success stories that you have in Argentina, I'm pretty sure, there are a lot of countries, which are very excited to have this decentralized, inflation data, which is being come up. And I think what people don't realize is how valuable this data is going to be. Right. And I think when we were chatting about Truflation coming into India, I would also love to understand from your perspective, seeing a demography like India, and I know you have been here, multiple times before. What do you see in the next, 3 to 5 years? How is this data going to help and create a lot of use cases?
Yeah, so first of all, I think what's really unique about Truflation in the newer markets we're looking at is when we launched Argentina, we launched it with support and connection with the government. And that, even though we're a decentralized platform, the ability to connect with the traditional governments to be able to replicate an accurate measurement of inflation by taking 30 times more faster data, by taking 30 times more data sets that we're in, and the volume of data that we're dealing with is so much bigger. India is exactly the same. And so therefore, once that rolls out and you have the core fundamental inflationary product that's out there in a decentralized format, the application of that data thereafter is endless, right? Whether you want to get into predictive markets, whether you want to get into spot buying, whether you want to create other alternative financial asset classes, asset products, you want to tokenize something and you can connect it with inflation and protect the stable coins. You can create commodity products, anything with around it. So the longevity of this product investment for us is not a short-term, hey, we're going into India. We're seeing this as a 5-10-year plan because that's when this data comes alive. It's initial periods, the inflationary part is interesting, but it's what we do with that thereafter that adds the value.
Nice. I think it's a pretty well thought, organized, sort of things, and how this sort of initiative is going to help launch in the new territory and also get some amazing use cases. Yeah. One last question, Oliver, is the TRUF Network, with the launch, and I think it's going to be really exciting for a lot of developers to come build and utilize this intrinsic, data, which is going to be much, much valuable. What are your plans and how does that fit into India, considering that 12% of the developers in the entire world are from India?
Yeah. So we're fully aware of that and we want to tap into that. So the TRUF Network is our decentralized platform where you access and ingest data into there, and it's managed by an arbitration committee. So it's totally a decentralized network. It's totally independent, which is fantastic. But yes, the development on that needs to be harnessed and developed and grown. And we can't do that alone. We know we can't. So we need talent. We need talent to come on board with us here in India and also outside of India. The thing is, our platform works in India, but it also works internationally. So we want to leverage the talent that exists. And I think the abilities of the talent here is so much more understandable given the history of the crypto world. The blockchain community here is so intrinsically got more value that can add to the development of our platform. So yeah, reach out to truflation.com and let us know how we can help you.
Awesome. Thanks, Oliver. It was wonderful to spend some time with you. And hopefully with TRUF Network launch, we will see more, Truflation India team getting active and more incentives to developers and build. And we wish you the best of luck, for the upcoming year.
Yeah, thanks for having me and looking forward to it.